I think men should learn how to cook.
Themselves?
Yes.
My cameraman now over punch you. Like, no, this guy. Who is this guy?
I'm going to use myself as an example again.
I know you can cook.
And then, yes, I cook.
Yeah.
I know someone is going to say I'm a DB. This has nothing to do with DB. This has nothing to do with DB, right?
Yeah.
But it's something I learned growing up, okay?
Okay.
Growing up, I looked up to my dad a lot.
Please, what are the categories of your maturity so that we can put it out there? Because at this point, hey!
Maturity is maturity. There's no category.
Please, ladies, is it ideal for a man to, give your lady some allowance every week?
Weekly allowance, I do not agree with it.
Sending Momo cry. That Momo alert from our men is very important.
Listen, the key word over there is allowance, which means it's something that is supposed to be what? What if the next week I cannot give you? What I'm saying
but
is,
the little one now you send is very important too.
Listen. So what if I do not have it?
You should have it. Because you're having a girlfriend. Hey.
No. Okay, then now you're going to force me to do things I cannot do.
Okay. But
because it looks like no matter what, I should be able to provide.
Yeah.
What if I cannot provide?
Then why are you dating?
So it means then you, the woman, are in the relationship for the wrong reason.
No, but...
Yes.
No, listen.
Yes.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to a very special episode of Tales and Virtues podcast with your girl, Genevieve. Yes, it's been a while. Yes, it's been a while since we had a guest in the studios. And today, we're going to talk about interesting stuff. So prepare, okay? Because you're back as all right? Yes. But before we start into the show and dive into everything, I want to give acknowledgement to our sponsors. Yes, we have Lady G Cosmetics sponsoring our show today. Yes, as you can see, this is the set for the children's product. If your child is not having any good skin, yes, just get yourself Lady G's baby blue product. Trust me, this product is so good for kids. But these days me will because of guide. So please come and get your baby blue product for your children. Okay, it will slay their skin and your children will be talk of town, talk of church, talk of school. You understand? Yes, so come and get yourself baby blue product for your children. Just contact them, they will give you the best out of this product and you will love it. All right, now our second sponsor is Frida's Fragrance. Yes, as you can see, I have some fragrances here. You know what they say about Arabian fragrances, right? It's so good. This is for the men, 9 p.m. I actually know a white man who uses this. Okay, so please. Now, this one is for the ladies. I can't mention the names, but of course, I'm not Arabic. But just look at this, all right? And she has many more Arabian fragrances, designer fragrances. Trust me, if you are a baddie and you want to look good and smell good, just contact Frida's Fragrance. They will give you everything that you're looking for when it comes to fragrances. Okay, I have my guest here. I want him to smell this thing because me, when I smelled it, I already felt seducted. Okay, like I call me square. It's for this one is for the guys. Please don't show his face. Okay, just like that. Yes, like that. It's so nice, right?
It smells good.
Even the room is smelling fantastic. Oh, Jesus. Yes. So please make sure you contact Frida's Fragrance. She will slay you down with all these Arabian fragrances and even the designer. We have so many ones that I will introduce in our next episodes. Okay. All right. So just take her number, call her, and they deliver to everywhere. Okay. And then you just use the code 113. Yes, TVP 113. She will give you 15% discount. Okay. All right. Now, let's dive into today's episode. And we have in the studios a very handsome gentleman. Beard is bearding. Yes. Beard is cameraman in South. How did the hole? The beard is bearding. The dark skin is that. Jesus. Yes. So today our guest is Richardson Sowah Bison. I call him Bison the whole time. I almost forgot his full name and yes. I like this man so much because he's very he has a kind heart. I wish all men are like him. That me kope kuna mepe ne karata. Maka. So yes, yeah, welcome to the studio, Mr. Bison. How you doing today?
Yeah, I'm alright. How about you?
See the voice. Voice no quiet 10K. Hey, Jesus. The voice said, Lord, hey, today will I be able to do this show? They have no drink and I hey. hey. So, you're welcome to the studios once again.
Thank you very much.
Are you ready to dive into today's topic?
I'm ever ready.
All right.
Are you ready?
I'm always ready, even if I'm not. Remember ending. So, as you all know, most of the times we all talk about red flags without addressing green flags that will actually make relationship move on and be smoothly. So today, our guest is here for us to pinpoint certain things that men and women, not just men, because he's a guy, of course, no, not just men. We are going to talk about what men and women can do so that modern relationship can just be sweet. Red flags, needles. When you pass everywhere, do this, don't do that. No. Today, we're going to talk about all the sweet things, all the good things men and women can do so that in case they have a partner, the relationship will be sweet and nice. Okay? All right. So, Mr. Bison, first of all, did you take your drink? Or now I'm drinking it. No drink or not?
I took a sip.
Okay. All right. So, before we even start, I want to ask you something. Do you think true love exists?
It does.
It does?
Yes.
You sure?
With the right person.
Have you experienced it before yourself?
I did.
When?
Some years ago.
Is it nice?
Yeah, it is. I mean, it was. So.
Yeah, and I learned that most of the time before a relationship works means that one has to go down, like one has to sacrifice a lot.
One has to be a fool in the relationship.
Yes,
I have to put it that way.
Okay. So what would you say are the things a man can do to spice up his relationship with his girl?
I think usually men forget how the whole relationship started, right? Some people are too serious. Sometimes they want to make the whole thing look like it's official. I like to be goofy when I'm in a relationship, right?
Okay.
So
not take things too serious. Just
I mean, come on. You gotta live.
Like we do serious things when it's necessary, and then we just have some funny moments.
So you gotta live, man. You can't always be serious.
Yeah.
Let's say, for instance, you're my girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
And then I come from work. Then you ask me, "Yo, babe, how was the day?" It was okay. You expect something else from me. Babe, how was your day? Oh, shoot, you don't know what happened today. Can you imagine my boss did this? Then we're having a conversation.
Yeah.
But some people just want to be too stiff, want to be too rigid in the relationship. Be goofy. I think
is the when you ask, is the way you're asking is how the woman is gonna give you the answer.
But then what if the one party is funny and the other is not?
Yeah.
You know, some people are just too serious.
That is why personally, I think one of the main characters I feel makes a relationship work is when both of you have some sense of humor.
It's important, like at least 70%. You should have it. As a human being, you should be like 70% funny.
But what if that day you are not in the mood? You know, we are humans. Like that day, like masa. Then what happens? How do you handle that?
Okay, I tell my friends, okay, this is what you're supposed to do. You leave your work baggage at work.
Yeah.
The moment you leave the office or the workplace, you leave it there. It's the same thing like you're going to work. You can't carry your home baggage from the home to the office. If you do that, then you always get things mixed up.
Yeah.
Let's say, for instance, I have a secretary called Genevieve.
Yes.
Because you're also Genevieve, you be my girlfriend or my partner, I come home, and because Genevieve got me angry at work, I'm going to channel that anger onto you, which is very wrong. So you don't do that.
Okay.
Just leave it at work. Okay. When you're going to work to the home baggage, just leave it at home.
Okay, so at what point do you think a woman deserves to be pampered by her man? At what point in a relationship?
At every point.
Every point, like
you shouldn't say there should be specific days you want to pamper your woman, or you should say, okay, how about maybe I'm testing her to see if she's going to stay or not. If you want to pamper her, just do it.
Okay.
I don't think babies have times you pamper them, right?
Exactly.
So if you want to do it, just do it.
Okay.
Someone like me, I don't believe in programs like, occasions like Vows Day and what have you, Girlfriend's Day or whatever out there. If you want to do it, just do it.
Okay.
Every day should be special.
So what are some specific things? Because these days, a lot of women are complaining that men are not romantic at all.
I think the men are also complaining.
I
think
as a man, what would you tell your fellow men?
But the men are also complaining.
Pinpoint some things to them. No, when you're romantic.
The men are also complaining.
But when you're romantic, Maya, that's when we also come in. So you first.
Everybody is romantic. Okay.
Yes. So you tell your men.
I should tell them what
exactly, because some men, they don't know how to do it. So it's fine to learn, right? Okay. So what are the things that a man can do to, put a smile on his lady's face?
Okay, so I don't think they need to forget how it started.
Okay.
It's very important, right? So you don't need to forget how the whole thing started, okay? Let's say when you guys met, the first time on your first date, you went to the beach for picnic, okay? Your second time, you went to a restaurant. And maybe your third time, you did like an indoor romantic dinner, right? And along in a relationship, let's say 6 months down the road, you don't do all those.
Yeah.
It's going to kill that relationship. So you should be able to continue doing things like that, right?
Okay.
So there's no specific time to do things like that. So
romance can pop up any day,
anytime. That's what I'm trying to say.
It's some form of, you should be, even if it's not the biggest things, just the small things can spice some romance in the relationship.
It's always the little things you always remember when you're not in the relationship.
Okay. On that note, let me ask you, is it okay or is it ideal for a man to, give your lady some allowance every week?
Weekly allowance, I do not agree with it.
Sending Momo cry. That Momo alert from our men is very important.
Listen, the key word over there is allowance, which means it's something that is supposed to be what?
Even if it's not like weekly or at least.
But you still use the word allowance, which means
allowance
it's consistent.
Is there, yeah. But within the week, something should pop up from my phone. Is from you.
The reason why I'm saying I do not agree is what if the next week I cannot give you? And now the key word is allowance.
Yes.
So it means you're going to expect me to do it.
Yeah. But allowance, it can be a fixed amount.
I know, but what I'm saying
is... the little one now you send is very important too.
Listen. So what if I do not have it?
You should have it. Because you're having a girlfriend. Hey.
No. Okay, then now you're going to force me to do things I cannot do.
Okay. But
because it looks like no matter what, I should be able to provide.
Yeah.
What if I cannot provide?
Then why are you dating?
So it means then you, the woman, are in the relationship for the wrong reason.
No, but
yes.
No, listen.
Yes.
No, listen.
Yes.
I think.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Even if it's 100 cedi crown poor every week, the man should be able to give your woman at least 100 pa. Then send Momo at least. It's not bad. 100 is okay. 100 last price.
Okay. So it means okay.
Yeah.
No offense.
Yes.
It means then you ladies lost focus of dating.
Okay, so teach us. What do you think?
So because to me, I don't think it's important. If a man is a cheerful giver, that is what you should look out for. Go for a man who is a cheerful giver.
Yeah.
Someone who is generous. He knows he's supposed to do it. You don't have to ask him. It doesn't have to be a weekly thing.
Okay.
He's going to do it regardless. So,
but what about those men that even if you don't ask, grandpa, 70 years, you still not get it. What about those ones?
That is what I'm saying. You need to go in for a generous person.
Okay.
Because someone like that, if you should settle down with someone like that, it means your kids are also not going to suffer.
See the reason why I brought him here. It's like, hey, yo. On that note, let me ask you: are you single? So that I'll give, I'll throw it out there. Are you? Because hey, brother, yo. Okay, Mr. Bison, let me ask you: can a woman have a male best friend if she's in a relationship?
Of course, why not?
Are you sure?
Of course.
I know men don't like that.
Some men don't like it. Some men are actually cool with it.
Do you have female best friends?
I do, actually. And it shouldn't be a bother when I'm in a relationship, okay? Because they were there before you, the woman, you came into my life.
Damn.
So if they wanted me, you would have come to me single.
Are you sure?
Of course.
Because listen, guys, we were already having this debate before we on this camera. My cameraman said no. And this is actually the first time I'm hearing a man says, yes, you can have it.
I know someone, okay, who personally put this status out there saying women are not supposed to have male best friends when they are in a relationship or when they are married, okay?
Yeah.
And this person I'm talking about happens to be a celebrity in Ghana, okay?
Okay.
And he happened to be friends with my best friend.
Oh.
So the day I saw that status update, right, I was like, why do I thought my best friend told him something, right? Then I almost commented, okay, but I was like, nah, I'm not going to do it.
So you cool with your woman having a male best friend?
I'm not even going to think anything for you, because if I should start thinking, what if?
Yeah.
Then it means if I should get a chance, I'm going to do it myself.
Okay.
It means I don't trust myself. By the moment I trust myself that, oh, I could have a female best friend and not do anything with her, it means my partner could also have a male best friend and not do anything with him. So, I mean, it is what it is. You just have to trust yourself.
So can you look at your female best friend naked without having any things are not awakening things?
Of course.
Hey!
See, no offense to the women out there, okay?
Yeah.
The moment I'm friends with you, I start considering you to be my sister.
Oh, I like that.
Yes,
if you put it like that.
So why should I see you and get turned on? It's like I'm looking at my sister. The moment I'm even thinking about it, I'm like, come on.
Does it mean that you don't have male friends?
I have male friends.
Okay.
I have male friends, okay? I have male friends who are like brothers to me, okay? And I have female friends.
Okay.
And I have female best friends.
Hey, just a female friends, you have two types. You have their friends and then the best
friends. So it's the best friends I'm talking about here.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so just be best friends with the person without having
and you
anything
introduce your lady to them and they are cool with it too?
You should be cool with it.
Is there not any form of jealousy? Especially maybe when the ladies are not being treated right in their own relationships and you are treating your lady right and they are like, Do you see where I'm going with this?
I see what you're talking about. Okay, so let's say for instance, my best friend is being more treated by her partner, her boyfriend, right?
Yeah.
And then I happen to treat my girlfriend like a queen.
Yeah.
Okay. She's gonna get jealous. But not jealous in the sense that she wants to be with me.
Okay.
Okay. She's only just gonna wish she had the same thing.
Okay.
Right. So I mean, it is what it is.
So you're saying not everything is sexual?
No, it shouldn't be sexual. It's that simple. Why should it be sexual? Be friends, be best friends with the opposite gender. It goes a long way.
Okay.
It takes you places you least expect to be.
Okay.
You understand? Because I have been to places I would have never gotten the chance to be there if not for my best friends. Because they tend to recommend me for jobs I even had no idea about. And
Okay.
I just get a phone call like, oh, so your application is here. We want you to do this for us. And in my head, like, when did I even apply for this?
Yeah.
Then I remember, oh, it's only one person who can do that for me.
Okay.
And then I call, and she's the one who did it for me.
Okay.
It doesn't mean we have anything going on.
So what do you talk about with your female best friend?
Everything.
Because I suggest maybe you should talk about those things with your girl.
So when you see, now this is where it gets a bit complicated. Okay. Imagine you have a girlfriend who is not fun.
Oh.
Okay. I can talk silly with my best friend. Okay. I go and get this girl, and along the line, I expect her to be funny, but she's still not funny. She's always stiff.
But would that end up making you fall in love with your friend?
No.
Really?
I see her to be my sister. It's in the moment you even mention love.
What if she is in love with you though?
Then it's up to her.
And would you say yes?
No. I'm not going to say yes. Because the moment I say yes, it's going to mess everything up for us.
So even if she's like, she likes you, she finds you fancy and stuff because the friendship is now there. Because I know that probably if you... Okay, I've been there before. I know for a fact that even if you guys are friends and probably she's not in any relationship, okay, and then you start giving her a little bit normal attention, friendship kind of thing, now she starts feeling, women we like attention, and then she starts feeling a little giddy about you. You're still gonna be like, hey, you're my friend.
I don't even have to rub it in your face and tell you you're my friend. My demeanor alone will tell you, like, this guy is not interested in it.
And there's no form of jealousy anywhere.
Maybe if she's jealous, then that's on her, because me, I'm not going to be jealous.
And you won't be jealous of your lady's friend, which is a guy?
No.
Can you guys end up being friends? Like, you and the guy? Is it possible?
Okay, so there's a trick, right? I want to teach men out there, right?
Yes.
Or everybody out there.
Fun of
Okay?
all.
When you meet your partner's friends, right? Do not hate them. Do not under any circumstance hate them. Be friends with them. It's that simple. It's simple logic. Be friends with them. Get to know them. Go out with them. Tell your partner, yo, I want to go out with your friend.
The guy?
Yes, I mean the guys. If your girlfriend has a male best friend, go out with that male best friend.
Okay.
Get to know him.
Okay. Don't discriminate.
No. You might end up knowing things about your partner you didn't even know.
Ooh, I like that.
You understand?
Yeah.
So to me, it's a simple trick. It's simple that most men don't know. Just go out with that person, get to know that person. It's like entering into a family, and then you don't like their ladies'
Okay.
family. You are wrong. Like them. Treat them better than even treat your partner.
Okay.
And when you guys are having issues, they will fight for you.
Okay. I like that.
It's a simple trick.
Yeah. Yeah.
So just do it. Don't get jealous. My girlfriend has a male best friend, so I'm jealous. Oh, I'm going to see my friend. What are you going to do? I'm not even going to ask you questions.
Okay. Okay. On that note, let me ask you something. There is this trend going on TikTok, and I want to see, as we have a guy in the studio, it's only fair if I ask you. My cameraman, I'll ask you off topic. So get ready. Now, it's about, you have a male best friend, right? I'm sure you even have a lot of, I've seen a couple of them. Yes. Now, if your lady is having like a baby, is in labor, and your best friend, your male best friend, had an accident, that same moment, and you're supposed to go to one, which one will you go?
No, when you say my lady, you got to be specific, okay?
Your wife.
Thank you. No offense to my men out there again. A lot of us aren't mature enough to be in marriages, right?
Yeah.
The moment you get married, your priorities in life changes.
Yeah.
Okay. Your mother is no longer your priority once you're married. Your father is no longer your priority once you're married. Your siblings are no longer priority when you get married. So if it's your wife and your friend, go for your wife.
Go for you. What if it's your girlfriend?
That is a little bit complicated, okay?
Hey, go.
I'm not done.
Okay. I'm listening.
That's a little bit complicated, okay?
Okay.
Now, I'm going to use myself, okay?
Okay.
Me personally, I'm going to go and save my girlfriend.
Okay.
Because she's in labor and she needs me. My best friend had an accident. She's in labor because of me. She's going to have my child. If not for me, she wouldn't be in labor to begin with.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be there for her. I expect my friend to understand. Even if he dies, his spirit should understand. Yo, I support you.
I know the men will come for you like
they should come for me, and then I've said what I've said. I mean, it is what it is.
Not even a single guy said they will go in for their ladies, and even that one was marriage. Like they used the marriage scenario. They said no, they're going for their bestie, their best friend.
I said something earlier, right?
Oh my God!
Most of them are not mature enough to be in marriages. So
yeah. Please, what are the categories of your maturity so that we can put it out there? Because at this point, hey,
maturity is maturity. There's no category.
Please, ladies,
maturity is maturity. There's nothing like categories.
Really?
If you're mature, you're mature.
Okay.
If you're behaving like a child, then you're childish.
Okay. So I asked earlier on about would you be able to date a woman who cannot cook? What do you think about that? Or even any man out there? Yeah, because I've heard a couple of men be like, me girl don't mean I don't know if it's a bother or these days it's nothing.
It's still a bother for some men. Okay, but I think men should learn how to cook.
Themselves?
Yes.
My cameraman punch you. Like, no, this guy. Who is this guy?
I'm going to use myself as an example again.
I know you can cook.
And then, yes, I cook.
Yeah.
I know someone is going to say I'm a DB. This has nothing to do with DB. This has nothing to do with DB, right?
Yeah.
But it's something I learned growing up, okay?
Okay.
Growing up, I looked up to my dad a lot.
Okay.
So he'll wake us up in the morning, get us ready for school.
Okay.
Sometimes my mom will be in the kitchen cooking. Okay. If my mom is not ready, he will make breakfast for us.
Okay.
And take us to school. And then this was where I realized it's important for a man to be able to cook. Okay. My mom had a little accident. She was hospitalized. And then it was just my younger brother and I and my older sister, my dad. My dad was cooking for us.
Okay.
If my sister cannot do it, he will do it for us.
Okay. I think it's all down to
Parenting.
Home training.
Yeah, parenting.
Yes.
Well, every child on earth doesn't just start doing things magically. They learn it from somewhere. It's different with their intelligence.
Yeah.
Okay. But you hear a kid say something like, hey, don't be stupid. Where did that kid learn it from? Someone in the house said it.
Yeah.
And they picked it up.
Yeah.
Because they haven't even started schooling yet and they are saying things like that. So whatever happens is parenting. Okay. It has to do with the training that comes from home.
Okay.
Some of us were fortunate enough to have that. So one thing I always say in life is you should always be ready to learn. Always learn. We never finish learning. If I know something and you are telling me about the same thing, I will shut the hell up and listen to what you're saying. Because you might end up saying something I have never heard before.
Yeah.
We might be talking about the same thing, but the way you talk about it will make me know, oh, okay, she happens to know more than I do.
I like that. Let me ask you this. This is a very tricky question because I've heard a couple of men talk about it. So, if you have a lady, a man and a woman in a relationship, I heard that men give the ashawo sex to women they don't like. And the women they like, they chop them nicely. How true is that? The ashawo sex. Do you understand them?
I understand what you're saying.
That kind
I understand what you're saying. I've heard it myself before. Women say men tend to sleep with them anyhow, have sex with them anyhow because they don't love them.
Yeah.
Okay. But I think it's all taste and preference.
Okay.
Early on, I said something that do not go in for a porn actor and expect that person to behave like Mother Mary. You understand? She's a freak. And you know she's a freak.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean she's a bad person.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean she's a shower, like you said. She's just a freak.
Okay.
So she's going to give you that kind of freaky sex. Okay. To me, I think as a man, it's even good to learn it.
Okay.
Sometimes you got to be freaky.
Yeah.
Do the things, like behave, like think outside the box.
Okay.
She's in the kitchen. You grab her from behind. You start doing things. I mean, it's nice.
Yes.
You don't always have to be in the bedroom and be doing like
missionary
things or that. So I don't think it's right for men to just have sex anyhow with women they don't love, because you are teaching that woman something she's going to get used to, and then she goes into the next relationship and it's going to be a big problem for her, because she's not, because in her head she thinks you're in love with her, and you were having sex like that with her to make it think, okay, this is what she has, and then you break up.
Yeah.
She moves on, and then she meets the next guy, and the next guy is not like that, and she wants that from her, and then it continues like that.
I also think it's more of, I think sex in relationships cannot go straight like that. Sometimes like that, right?
It's supposed to be like
Yes.
that. That is how you learn in life.
Sometimes porn star kakra. Sometimes
Exactly like you
meat
said,
kakra.
she's in the kitchen cooking.
Yeah.
Grab her from behind.
Yeah. Hey, I remember. Let me tell you a quick story. I remember one time somebody made me so. Then I wait. So, and some men too don't. The romance is all over the place, right?
Why did you slap him?
Man, what are some like small sound? And no, yeah, that one was not the kitchen. The kitchen one, I actually love it, but is the doggy ones? Bang, like no.
He spanked you.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I think that one.
Cute.
I think that one has to do with consent. Make
Yeah.
sure the person likes it before you
Hey,
try,
man,
because
going to win I read.
it's consent. Make sure the person is with that kind of thing before
Yeah.
you do it. Okay.
The
Set it-
handcuffs and things.
I mean, role play in sex.
Shout
is
outs
good.
to my girl Kelly. Yes, but I have a group. One of my girls, Kelly. That girl's a freak. Okay, she always talks about toys and incorporating. Yes, but I think, I think men of these days don't. They feel like it's a competition to bring in the toys. Like many toys, no one I'll bet you. But one time I heard one guy, Black American, saying that it's good to let the toy
Incorporate the
help you.
toys,
Yeah, like
yeah.
balance the two. Don't be like, toy. No. Balance the two. And it's true. So I know what I'm
The
talking
toys don't replace us. It doesn't replace us. It's just
So you don't have a problem with a woman who uses toys, though?
it's for foreplay.
Yeah. Cameraman. Yeah. Oh, si jamba wo yale. So you don't have a problem with toys?
No. I actually like the toys. Okay.
Okay.
I like the toys because it's for foreplay.
Okay.
Charlie, sometimes your fingers get tired. Imagine she wants me to. Am I allowed to say things like this?
Say it. Yeah,
Okay.
call your name.
Imagine she likes it when you rub her clitoris.
Yeah.
Right? And then your fingers get tired. But imagine you have like this. There's something called the O-ring.
I have no idea.
Okay. Some people call it a cock ring. You put it around your dick. It
It
vibrates.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some of the ones that vibrate has this rubber thing at the
Oh, okay.
that you can use to rub her clitoris.
Oh.
Okay, so things like that are good. So I mean,
Oh.
you get tired and then you put it around your two fingers and it's on her clitoris.
Oh.
So you don't have to do a lot of manpower thing. Like
My next boyfriend, take note. Yeah.
So sex
Okay.
toys, to me, I like it.
Let me ask you one important question. How does a man handle fights and arguments in a relationship?
This is a tricky one. And I know my people are going to come for me because of what I'm going to say.
Aish.
Yeah. As a man, if the argument is becoming too much for you, learn to walk away, not out of the relationship. If you're in a room, walk out of the room
Okay.
because you're human. If you stand there and listen to her, you and I both know how some of your people can be, your gender, how they can be. They
Yep.
are provocative.
Yeah,
They can
yeah.
provoke you like you've never met someone like this before. Bro, walk out.
What
Let
if
her
the,
call
what
you a
if the
coward.
man wants have the edge to hit?
Never hit a woman. You're a coward if you hit a woman. To me, you're stupid
Yeah.
if you hit a woman.
Yeah.
You are very foolish if you hit a woman. Never hit a woman. Never lay your hands on any woman. If you have a problem with her, I have a cousin who is going to tell you, do you understand God?
Yeah.
You understand
Yeah.
God? He said, I roll you.
Uh-huh.
It means you don't beat a woman.
Okay.
You make love to her when she's wrong. That is what my cousin says. Yeah, so he's going to walk out of the room at that moment.
I like that scenario.
And later when he would give it to you, well, not
like a
raw
punishment.
Yes. The one
Like
that
now
you will start begging him, the one that is going to make your legs
Yo,
shake.
I like that.
And then he's going to
Yeah?
tell you, next
Yeah.
time you don't talk to me like that.
Oh, I like that.
Hits women, it's wrong. Me personally,
Yeah.
if I can beat you as a man, I'll beat you if you hit a woman.
Yeah.
Go and look for your fellow man and fight with him. And see if you
Yes.
can also take the punches. You don't hit a woman, it's wrong. What if you hit her now, she can't have kids for you?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think people think about it like that, right?
It can affect some.
And there's a reason why that word is called accident.
I like that. I like that. Hey, wisdom is speaking. I beg you. Let me ask you one more question. Okay. Do you think it's ideal for partners to share each other's passwords and stuff like that?
No,
No. Even if there is no cheating going on?
no.
And what if there's cheating going on? No.
What you don't know doesn't kill you. So why do you want the password?
If you see your woman always putting phone face down and stuff, you don't want to inspect, check.
I have done it before and it didn't help me.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't like that, but I was in the messed up relationship. And then for the first time, I checked her phone and I ended up seeing things I didn't want to see, right? And that thing really bothered me a lot. And it started becoming a habit.
Oh.
Now, when she's there, I want to check her phone because she was always behaving sketchy.
Yeah.
She was always sketchy. She was always shady around me. And then now I feel like checking her phone. It's wrong. I'm not even going to answer your phone calls to begin with. I'm not even going to ask you who was that.
So it's not ideal for couples to exchange passwords.
It's not important because what do you need it for? I have a cousin, okay, he's in the US, okay, he's married and they've been married for I think almost 10 years now.
Yeah.
And I think it's 10 years. We are the same age. And he's married. Okay. His wife knows his phone's password. Okay. He knows his wife's phone's password. And never has she gone for his phone.
Okay.
And the same applies to him.
Yeah.
There are times I will call, he wouldn't answer.
Okay.
I will call his wife and she will answer and be like, oh, a phone there can be a. Why didn't you pick it up and tell me she won't do it?
Okay.
She would rather call him and be like, yo, babe, you have a call. She won't touch it. Not because she's afraid of the phone. But
So
it's for your own sanity.
Principle kind of thing.
Not principle, it's for your own sanity.
For your own sanity.
What do you want to see? What do you want to see?
Seja. Yeah, inspection.
BP Hydro is expensive. Oh no, for reals, BP Hydro is expensive.
Okay.
Imagine you go and see this and then you end up getting high blood pressure and now you have to be on medications for the rest of your life. Who caused it?
Yeah. Now who calls someone?
So it's not ideal for me. If you ask me,
Alright.
now it's not important. Charlie, you know they hear.
In here. Oh.
I know they
So, ladies, those of you who my boyfriend phones the hona makofa. Now fetchere no. Ube. Let him be. Okay? Let him do his thing. Do your part. All right? Do your part. Trust me, most of the times if anybody cheats, it's from their side. It's not you, it's not your worry. You are doing everything you can to make them happy. So I don't think it's ideal personally to also check in your partner's phone. Now, let me ask you the last question. What do you think causes men to cheat in a relationship? Like, hands down, why is he cheating?
It cannot be one factor. A whole lot of things make men cheat.
Okay.
Right. So, one of the earlier questions you asked me was, can you date a woman that's practicing celibacy, right?
Yeah.
And you, the guy, like I said, me, I like sex. And then you want me to be with you. I cannot. Because I don't want to cheat. Now, I also see you, and Charlie, you be the most beautiful girl I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And I want to be with you.
Yeah.
But here's the case that you are practicing for celibacy. And I know I have very high sexual desires. Okay, very high sex drive. I'm going to cheat. So one, starvation. If you starve your man, he's going to go out there and look for it. Sex already doesn't keep men. Sex will never keep a man.
Even if the woman is good in bed.
It will never keep a man.
All the styles.
A man can only be kept when he wants to be kept.
Okay.
So starving your man will not.
You cook him food, you give him the good sex and everything.
If he wants to go and cheat, he will go and cheat.
Okay.
So if you starve him sexually, he's gonna go out there. If you starve him with actual food, he's gonna go out there and look for it.
Okay.
Because there's some woman out there that wants your man. So if you're not giving him what sex, let's say just because maybe he's doggy style, he's not getting, and someone is always like patrolling her big ass in front of him at work, bending down over the desk. Meanwhile, she can just go the other way and do her thing, but because she wants your man's attention, and now this is your man that likes doggy style, or he has even heard things about doggy style, like has sexual desires about or fantasies about doggy style, he will go and do it.
Okay.
Remember, I said sex doesn't keep men.
Okay.
So if doggy style is going to make him cheat, he's going to cheat. If food is going to make him cheat, he's going to cheat. A whole lot of things makes men cheat.
Regardless, even if you are the perfect woman and he wants to cheat, he will cheat.
There's no perfect woman out there.
Let's just say he does everything.
She does everything for you.
Yeah.
So what at all is making him go out there? Something is making him go out there.
So men have reason to cheat?
Every man has a reason to cheat. Aside that, naturally, men are like that. Okay. Because of, what goes down there in our scrotum.
Yeah.
Every day, semen.
I said,
semen. It's not that way. Semen have been produced every now and just one shot. Do you know how many sperms are in the semen that comes? Over 1 million.
Yeah.
Those babies.
It's 50 million. Yeah.
Those babies want to go out there.
Okay.
And every day we reproduce. Every day is being generated. Every minute is being generated. So they want to go out there. So men are like that already. So don't go and get a man that likes sex and you want to change him. He'll go and get it out there.
So the cheating, if it will happen, it will happen.
It will happen. Like I said, a man can only be kept when he wants to be kept.
Case closed.
Case closed.
Okay. On that note, let me ask you one last thing. Please tell our fellow men out there, if they want to enjoy their relationships and have a successful relationships leading to marriage, what are the things they should look out for in a woman? Like first pickings before they even start a relationship.
No man wants a woman that nags. Every man wants to come home to peace and quiet. Okay. Imagine I have a hectic day at work and I come home to what you just did. Do you think I want to come home?
No, okay.
That's why they go to the bar.
Okay.
And you think they are not cheating. I manage a bar, so I know what men do.
Yeah.
They close from work and they don't want to go home.
Okay.
These men can come to the bar from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. And some of them get drunk and they start telling you things happening at home.
Yeah.
Like, by this time,
why don't the men just listen? Because if you actually sit down and listen to what she's saying, it won't be a nagging thing to you. It won't sound nagging.
If you have a band that's not listening to you, it means you didn't marry the right person.
Then when is that nagging coming from?
If you marry the right person, you think you're going to nag?
Okay, no.
Thank you. So imagine I am okay and you like nagging.
Yeah.
And you meet me. I'm not doing things for you to nag. Are you going to nag?
No.
Okay.
All right.
There will be times that you nag.
Yeah.
Like I use the A as an example.
Yeah.
That I cannot change. I'm still nagging about. It won't change.
So if you can't change it, she needs to stop talking about it.
Listen, we've had mothers that have nagged in our ears since we were kids. We are adults now, and now we come and marry someone who's also like that. Yeah, bre.
Okay.
Don't nag.
All right.
So,
and then which ones again?
Be a good communicator.
Communication.
Yes.
All right.
Communicate a lot because it goes a long way. Not just sitting there and having conversation.
Okay.
Babe, we are supposed to go to church at 5 p.m. You are in the office. It's 2 p.m.
Okay.
You know at 5 p.m. you cannot make it to church. Text your babe.
All right.
Babe, at 5 I can't make it. Maybe I'll be late for church. You don't tell your wife anything. It's 4:45, and then you don't come and call her. Or she even calls you, babe, are you on your way? Oh, I'm still in the office, so you're not communicating.
Okay.
So learn to communicate. So communication is very important.
No nagging kind of woman. Communication. A woman who can communicate to you.
Yes. So if a woman and you have a problem, communicate.
Okay, so what are the other things aside the nagging, communication, and then let's just say 3 or 2 more of things.
Every man should go in for a woman that is also generous.
Generous. Okay.
Yes.
What about a woman who works? Is it important or not necessarily?
In our time, it's important.
Okay.
Back then, when things weren't tough, you can just marry a woman who is not working. And even that, I realized there was a problem with that.
Yeah.
Because these women become bored at home.
Yeah.
And it affects them psychologically.
Yeah.
So every woman should work.
Okay.
And men should stop being rigid.
Okay.
Saying things like, me, I cannot marry a woman that doesn't cook.
Okay.
I cannot marry a woman that doesn't clean.
All right.
People out there that need jobs. You can go in for someone who clean and cook for you. You won't die. Okay. It doesn't change anything in your relationship. So they also need a job and money. Going for those people so you can also employ them.
Yeah. And then what else? Maybe one last.
I think that's it for now.
So it's more of the things a man should look out for in a woman.
Yeah.
Nagging, communication, and then the third one
being generous.
Being generous, a generous woman.
Yeah.
And I think we will throw in respect in there. Yeah, a woman who respects, because I know men love their respect.
It's our ego. And it's not like when you do that for a man, you are feeding his ego. Men are built like that. Okay. Even if you meet a man who doesn't like to talk.
Yeah.
Some women will say, well, Bema, where Jimmy.
Yeah.
He's not Jimmy. He's just avoiding you.
Yeah.
Just because you insult him and he doesn't say anything doesn't mean he's Jimmy. Just because you slap him and he doesn't hit your back doesn't mean he's Jimmy. He's just avoiding you.
Okay.
He's being the mature one in the relationship. You know what I mean? Say with Jimmy. On Jimmy, yeah. You understand? So just be nice.
All right.
Be kind.
Okay.
Yes. And my last advice to people out there, learn to incorporate friendship in your relationship.
Okay.
It shouldn't always be serious business.
Yeah.
There are times you should be friends. You don't have to say, and then we are friends. So deep down, you know what is happening. Stop seeing her to be your girlfriend and start seeing her to be your friend, and then you see what the problem is and you'll be able to fix it.
Okay.
So learn to incorporate friendship in your relationship. Even if you're married.
Yes. It's very important.
So
all right, guys. Yes. So you heard the man himself, Mr. Bison's head. Please, so if you're a man, make sure the woman you're dating, you guys incorporate friendship in the relationship. And personally, I agree, because it goes a long way. And if you're a man and you don't know how to cook, please start learning how to cook, which our cameraman was like, medium impaired. And please, if you're a man and your lady has a friend, which is a male friend, please, it's not a big deal. Probably you can even be friends with the guy, get to know him, and with that you may get to know a lot of things about your spouse, right? Yes. So these things that men say, my friend, no. Let's try and overlook that. Those who can, if you can't, it's fine. But those who can, try and overlook that. Probably, and I know that men have some form of friendships that women cannot compare. I know that for a fact. Men's friendship are very nice. And yaka forever. Men know how to enjoy friendships and be in each other's existence. So it's nice. So on that note, yes, Mr. Bison, and thank you for being with us and discussing this interesting topic with us.
All right,
I loved every bit of it. And very expressive. We hope you come back to us again.
If you call me, I will come.
All right, yes. And the voice too was voicing. So me, I was enjoying myself. Hey, Yasumame. Yes. So thank you guys for listening to us. My name is Genevieve, and I want you to know that today's episode was brought to you by Frida's Fragrance and Lady G Cosmetics. Please make sure you get your fragrance, any type of fragrance. Our lady have it. She will rock your world with all types of Arabian fragrances, okay? Yes, and Lady G Cosmetics got you when it comes to children's skin. If your child's skin is BBO, just contact them. They will give you you see this product on the table, okay? That's it. Just get them and your child will slay to the core. Okay. And special shout out, Big Bappo. Special shout outs. Cameraman, don't cut that part. Put it in there. Yes, special shout outs to my cameraman, the director, and there is a beautiful lady. Hey, hips and kita boy. We'll talk about that later. Yes. Special thanks to all. And a special thank you to my right hand man. Yes. Mr. Isaac. I love this guy. He's amazing. Yes. Thank you all for listening. I know you enjoyed this episode and we have more to come. All right. On our next episode, please make sure you subscribe, you like, and then you share. Tell people about Tales and Virtues podcast because we are here to stay. Love you all. Bye.